Okay, so in this video, I'm going to walk through the TikTok Shop Black Friday Cyber Monday playbook for you. So I've broken this down into 6 phases, and this is basically the video version. If you click the link below, we've got the full playbook, which goes into more depth, more checklists, so you can kind of run through that within your own time. But I wanted to get this out as soon as possible, because realistically, if you're not already prepped and planning for TikTok Shop Black Friday Cyber Monday, or just in general, if you're not already planning for Black Friday Cyber Monday and obviously Q4, then you are already going to be leaving money on the table and you are going to get left behind. Because like I say, this happens every single year, and it's funny because like I say, whether it's brands we work with internally or again auditing, and again they're not ready, they're not kind of prepped for what's going to be ahead. Because like I say, for most brands, these next 3 months in general are going to be pretty much the not necessarily the make or break, but kind of Super Bowl of their financial year, or at least their year to date. So with that being said, I'm going to break through what I think in terms of how to kind of get TikTok Shop moving in the right direction for Black Friday Cyber Monday. So the great thing is TikTok Shop, I feel like, is changing everything, because like I say, brands and obviously consumers are getting bored in terms of seeing the same offers, the same discounts. Whereas a great thing with TikTok Shop, as we already know, is creating that social commerce where you can see, discover something within the platform, and then again, you can purchase straight through there. So again, the checkout is frictionless, the algorithm rewards conversions, and again, more reach. So again, something that is quite interesting as well. Black Friday Cyber Monday last year, TikTok Shop in the US generated over 100 million. Yes, just on Black Friday alone. So again, when you put that into perspective, you can see this year is going to be even bigger as the platform has developed. More brands have come on the platform, more users on the platform. So again, it's going to continue to grow. So like I say, with the US being barely a year old, obviously UK being a little bit longer as well, the scale and growth curve, I should say, is already there. It's going to surpass most channels as well. So again, if you're not got a plan for it, then again, I highly suggest that is something you should be thinking about, or if not, at least get another platform. So hopefully this time next year, you're ready to kind of go into it in as much depth as possible. So like I said, the reason why TikTok Shop flips the script, again, there's the 3 main reasons. Obviously, discovery through creators, right? So again, consumers don't see ads, okay? They discover products through quote unquote trusted creators. So again, you might already be following the creator, but again, yes, these creators are getting commission, but at the same time, they're the ones that are going to be able to move the needle for your brand the most. And again, whether it's like I say, I would say personally, whether it comes to the offer, you don't necessarily want to be doing a heavy discount. So when time you get to the end of December, you're looking at what you've made in Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or Q4, you want to at least be profitable, at least made some money. So again, the best way for it is creating bundles, getting these creators to be able to promote that and push that for you. As I mentioned, that zero friction checkout. So again, it eliminates the balance between obviously platforms, having to check their email for coupon code, all that side of stuff. It literally, you see a piece of content, they buy, they're good to go. And like I say, it's going to reward sales. So again, the more sales you can get, the more you compound. So again, I would say, like I say, offers, instead of like say shouting quote unquote louder, you win by having great content and offers. And again, obviously they work with each other. So again, like I say, you don't want to be fighting to kind of just get your DTC margins like really, really close. You want to like say, the great thing with TikTok Shop as well, the halo effect across your Amazon, if you're in retail, and obviously on your D2C. So you will see that all improving over time. And then especially as well, if you're already getting your creators, which should be now, to be creating content for TikTok Shop, just use that content, put it into your meta ads as well. And again, it's a win-win scenario across both platforms. So let's kick into things. So phase 1 is kind of like the pre-Black Friday Cyber Monday foundation. So again, September to October. So again, like I say, the time recording this, we are in the middle of September. Like I say, you want to be making sure it's not a last minute thing. So again, honestly, if you're not set up by October, honestly, you're already falling behind. And personally, it might not make sense to kind of try and get the Black Friday Cyber Monday rush, because again, you're going to be too busy competing against everyone else. Because again, TikTok Shop, as you already know, it rewards momentum. You need to have that community. So again, it's going to take long to build that community. And again, early preparation. So again, like for brands we work with now, we're already working with the creators to start prepping their content already now. Because the thing is, reality is, creators, they need time to create content, because they're not going to work with just one brand. The likelihood they may be working with 10, 20, 30 brands. Okay. So again, that's the thing for it. So the top creators who are going to be able to drive GMV, they're probably already booked weeks in advance. So again, you want to make sure that they are ready to go from that side of thing. And again, like I say, what we do as well, we get that content in the mix early. So we're not telling creators to post on, like, say, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We want to post ahead of time. We want to have offers to be ahead of time as well, because the algorithm obviously needs that data to start to build traction. So if you didn't know, TikTok always recommends, whenever it's any campaign, you want to post at least 30 days ahead of time so it does get into the ecosystem. So again, that's the main thing for it. And again, similar to, like, say, the affiliate. So again, you want your community to be warmed up before the sales. You want them to know what the offers are. You want them to know exactly how they can promote it, the hook. So again, don't come showing up in November and again reaching out to agencies or trying to get a platform saying, oh, we want to get TikTok Shop to do X amount for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If you will leave money on the table. Like I say, start building these relationships now, start working with the creators. And again, you don't need a massive creators. You can literally work with a handful and get to post most piece of content, put ads behind that as well. That's going to what's move the machine in the right direction. And then just a little setup checklist. So again, if you are starting on the platform, so again, make sure your shop is ready to go. Make sure everything's all synced. Make sure there's no issues. Because again, if you do have a spike in sales, you want to make sure everything's working and from that side of things. Make sure your images are ready. So again, I would recommend you to be starting to put in your discounting, whether it's a banner, whether it's stickers on your products. So again, to obviously have that urgency, the overlays for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And again, start to build your bundles out into TikTok Shop already so they're ready to go, even if you're not ready to set them live, because again, that's the main thing for it. If you all wanted to get scaling, you want to be hitting, like, say, 6 figures in terms of, like, say, from Black Friday, Cyber Monday going into, like, say, the next 3 months, because again, there's no reason why you can't be doing $500,000 to $1 million on TikTok Shop. So again, but if that's the case, you need to be sending out at least 200 to 500 samples right now, because again, do that, build your community if you've not already got that as well. Again, highly recommend, like, Discord. WhatsApp works well, but again, we've moved everything to Discord right now because it works really well. And then within that community, find maybe 5 to 10 creators you can, like, say, pay a retainer, pay a high commission, and get them to be focusing maybe on your bigger bundles. So again, you're going to send out bundles to all the creators, but they can be your main kind of creators that you work with. And then again, just test. So again, run a small test to see who's going to drive traffic. So before the rush starts, you just start to get the ideas, the content, and all that kind of stuff beforehand. And again, share brand codes, share brand guidelines. And again, if you want to give codes and coupons to creators, that works really well on the platform as well. So again, it could be an easy hack from there onwards. And then phase 2. So again, this is kind of, say, the offer architecture, I'd say. So again, what people think, again, a discount has to be like 30, 40, 50% off, but that's not the case. You want to make sure your offer is the thing. And that's where brands miss out on the most, because they think, okay, I need to do X amount of discounting just to get people in. But again, you end up losing money. So again, every competitor is discounted. So the question is always that race to the bottom. But the thing is, you want to basically have an offer that people can't ignore. So again, you want to kind of bundle it up. So you can either go for the flat discount, which again, for example, 30% off. I don't think that's really a good thing to do it. But again, you want something maybe like a certain kit, like a glow kit or something along the lines of that. That is what's going to push the needle. And again, you've got to remember, if you want to really discount your products down, creators are also making less money as well, right? So say, for example, if you're doing, let's say, hypothetically 40% off for a certain product, that means also, yes, your creator might get more volume, but their margins are also shut and closed down based on obviously what they make as well. So if you can create these bundles with a higher AOV and maybe they're discounted down, then the creator's still making a good percentage in terms from that side of things as well. So again, that's what you're going to be thinking about in terms of having AOV. So again, you keep your margins nicely high, and then maybe tiered discounting. And again, because you want to be maybe, like, say, incentivizing your creator with a higher commission. So again, you just want to make sure that the numbers all match up. And like I say, so the creator obviously will pick you over your competitors. And again, there's a few winning offer types here. So again, bundles, they work really well. So like, say, a holiday hair care bundle, or maybe, like, say, tiered discounting. So again, drive larger cart size. So again, 20% off over under $50, 30% over 50, and so forth. Buy one, get one, buy one, get one free. Should be all buy one, get one, this kind of thing. So again, this is easy because again, creators can promote this. And again, if they show it, adding it to their basket and showing what they get free, this works really well on TikTok Shop as well. Mystery bundles always work well. So again, that high curiosity factor. So again, if you can start to do that now, get the bundles out there, and again, bundle, whether it's like, not necessarily dead stock, but it could be make it high perceived. And again, it works really well. And what I always recommend is, like I say, a pro tip, frame your offers around gifting solutions, because again, everyone's going to be buying, looking for that Christmas gift as well. So again, don't want to just do about discounts, but maybe like something around perfect gift for your dad, for your best friend, or maybe like a under 50 kind of like $50 kind of like bundle. So again, this will create that emotional connection with the audience. And again, that's what's going to get you to convert a lot easier on the platform. So phase 3, so again, this is like say the content velocity structure. Again, it is going to be content war because again, people are going to be posting aggressively because it is going to be like say an aggressive time of the year, right? So again, you want to basically get velocity on the platform. So again, I think the best way to do this as well, to have more control as well, is if you can internally from your brand's page, be posting 3 to 5 posts per day, where again, it could be stuff like, because the reason why that you want to do this is because again, you've got your content on your brand profile along with the affiliates. And again, you're just kind of getting everything from all direction. Again, the algorithm obviously amplifies products that feels like it's everywhere. So again, you want to make sure that you're not just relying on a creator or maybe like a single post. If you have 10 posts, again, that's going to probably be better off as well. So again, you want to be making sure it works. So I would say a single post might hit or flop, 10 posts create data, 100 posts creates a wave. That's how we kind of see it. So again, if you can do that and get more content out there, and again, I highly recommend posting on your brand page because again, it's an easy win from that side of things. And again, some angles that you can do for your actual brand page. So again, it can be that I call it the leak. Again, the leak space is a good one where again, getting creators or again on your brand page again saying like, oh, maybe I'm going to get fired for this, for example, because again, just found like Black Friday codes that are already working. This allows you to also test earlier as well, because it feels like the customer's got like first inside information. Again, it drives a lot of urgency because again, it's like a coupon that will run out basically. So again, it's a real little hack there. Gift guide contents work really well. Reaction. So again, maybe giving the product to like say your mom or family member, something along the lines of that, and then show that reaction. They work really well. Or again, countdown content. So again, only 2 days left for guaranteed Christmas delivery. Again, that builds that urgency around the content as well. So again, these are all just testing angles. Again, we are going to be trying and we've used previously as well. So again, we know they work. But again, every winning angle either feels like it's inside information, solves a gifting problem, or creates urgency. That's what you need to focus on, them 3 kind of like buckets. If you do that, you're going to basically like say, you're going to get the hit the emotional strings, and again, it's going to cut through that Black Friday, Cyber Monday noise. Phase 4, this is a simple one, but again, so many brands forget about this, but it's just making sure their operations are on point. Make sure that you're forecasting with your inventory, shipping deadlines are in place, and compliance is locked down. So again, I'm not going to do too much depth on that because it should be self-explanatory. But again, TikTok can drive spikes in orders, you can imagine. So again, we want to make sure that we're ready for this. If your system cracks, you lose time, you lose revenue, you lose trust from the creators, and you probably lose the algorithm push as well from that side of things. So then, phase 5, cost channel amplification. So again, this is something that is an easy win from that. Again, brands don't look into too much. And again, I spoke about it previously a little bit, but again, with this, what you got to think about is TikTok Shop isn't just isolated. Like I would say, it's the front door to your entire Q4 strategy, right? So again, you can get people following in that discovery side of things. They're going to search for your brand. They're going to then obviously hit retarget on TikTok, but then again, you can then follow up with them. Like say, if you've got Meta ads running, if you've got Google ads running, you can start to do this because again, people will bounce from platform to platform. That's always the case. I do it myself. I see it on TikTok, but maybe it's not free shipping. I'll go on to Amazon. So again, people will do this. So again, if you can be everywhere, I can have TikTok as your first discovery point of call. It works really well because again, there's no platform right now that kind of matches the awareness generated from scale, at scale, I should say, from TikTok side of things. So you've got that side. The halo effect, like I say, TikTok will just drive that Amazon surge. It will drive your DC conversions. And again, if you're on retail, it will lift that as well. And then again, email and SMS own channels can close the warm audience for sequence urgency. So again, if people are sitting on TikTok, they're then obviously opting on your website for another discount. And so again, you can get people through the funnel. And again, paid amplification. So again, if you are getting good content early on, like I said previously, through TikTok Shop, put it into your Meta ads, run it again with your YouTube ads, whatever that kind of looks like. And again, you're not guessing in terms of what works, because if it works on TikTok, the likelihood is it's going to work really well from a Meta standpoint. And then once that's kind of all in place, so again, phase 6 is kind of post Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday push. So again, most brands collapse after Cyber Monday because it's kind of like, oh, it's released and we've kind of got through it. But again, this is where you now need to pivot straight away into December gifting mode, because again, you already have a short period of time before you're cut off as well. So again, this will allow you to also squeeze an extra 20-30% GMV before you stop shipping. So again, you want to flip the switch. And again, this is where you need to also be getting the content ready ahead of time, because again, now you want to stop talking about discounts and continue to start talking about gifts if not already. So again, you want to be talking from the first half bundle. You want to talk about unlimited holiday gift set, one for you, and like I say, surprise stocking for this. So again, December consumers are bargain hunting now. They're problem solving. They need to tick off names off the shopping list in case they want to find offers and bundles that you can do. So again, shipping deadlines become your strongest conversion lever at this point here. So that's basically it. Like I say, I went through this. I wanted to keep this within, like I say, a good under 20 minutes. So again, you've pretty much got everything to kind of go through. And again, like I say, the playbook is preserved here. There's no option, I don't think, for it. So again, you can go and click and, like I say, go through this in more depth. Like I say, Black Friday, December Monday, it really isn't a lottery. It's strategic if you do it properly. And again, it's just test off preparation and execution are the main things for it. But again, most brands will just go through this, they'll read it and think, okay, this is great, but they probably won't action it. So again, the few that execute it with discipline, they will own the category for TikTok Shop, really like that, say, we're in Q4. So again, you have the system, the foundations are there, you can go ahead and put this into practice. But like I say, the brutal truth is, if you're not already doing this before even watching this, your competitors are already moving. Okay, so again, this is the difference between breaking even and having record GMV months coming down into, like I say, into Q4. So again, go ahead, utilize this. I hope this has helped you. And like I say, if you have any questions, drop in the comments below again, because like I say, I want to make sure you have the most successful period on TikTok Shop. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.